5. Your future spouse just had a vision about you. They are waking up in tears, because they feel you're in danger. Archangel Michael says, your name was whispered into the dreams of the one you're destined to love. While the world slept, your future spouse was awakened by something they couldn't ignore. A vision. A presence. A silent alarm from the spirit realm. They woke up in tears. Not from fear, but from a deep sense of urgency. Their heart was racing. Their breath short. And the only thing they could feel was you. They saw you in a space surrounded by shadows. A place where light was dim but your energy still tried to shine. They reached out in the dream, but their hands couldn't touch you. The moment they opened their eyes, they didn't forget it. They remembered every detail. Every second. Because it wasn't just a dream, it was a divine revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've never met you face to face, yet they recognized your energy. Your pain was familiar. Your presence was unforgettable. Your eyes and the vision told a story their soul already knew. That night, they couldn't return to sleep. Every time they closed their eyes, your face returned. Your silence screamed louder than words. They sat in the dark, holding their chest, feeling a weight they couldn't explain. Not their pain, yours. This vision wasn't an accident. It was a spiritual warning. A signal. A cry sent from your soul to the one heaven is preparing for you. Type Amen to get blessing 457. Your future spouse is more spiritually in tune than they realize. This vision has unlocked something in them. Something powerful. Something ancient. They've had dreams before, but nothing this real. Nothing this loud. This was the first time they felt a danger not around them, but surrounding you. They whispered your name in prayer, not knowing if you'd feel it. But you did. The tears you shed that night weren't only yours, they were shared. Your connection is deeper than time. Stronger than distance. It's soul to soul, spirit to spirit. And now, it's waking up. Type Amen to get blessing 511. They are now watching everything around them differently. Every person they meet. Every place they visit. Every sign. They're searching, without even meaning to. They've begun journaling things they feel. Thoughts they can't shake. Images of your smile. The more they write, the more they remember the vision. You appeared not just as you are, but as you were meant to be. Glowing, yet vulnerable. Strong, yet surrounded. Archangel Michael says, their love for you is already active. It's moving through their dreams, through their breath, through every heartbeat. Type Amen to get blessing 639. They feel a need to protect you, though they haven't touched your hand. They are now praying for you in silence. Watching the world as if you're hidden in it. Every unexpected emotion they feel is heaven pointing toward you. Every flash of intuition, every goosebump, they're not random. They're signs. Something is trying to delay your connection. Something is hovering between now and the moment you're meant to meet. But it won't succeed. Because love this divine cannot be blocked. It can only be delayed, but never denied. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your future spouse is starting to feel your emotions in waves. Joy. Worry. Restlessness. These sensations have no source around them, but they know it's you. They are not afraid. They are awakening. That dream has placed your essence into their daily life. They keep seeing your eyes in mirrors. Your voice in silence. Your touch in the wind. These aren't hallucinations, they are echoes of the bond heaven has formed. God is moving them closer to you. Step by step. Day by day. Every delay is now turning into divine preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 810. They've stopped entertaining shallow connections. They can no longer tolerate surface-level conversations. Because their soul has tasted something deeper, something only you can complete. People around them are noticing the change. They're quieter. More reflective. There's a seriousness in their eyes now. That vision didn't scare them, it woke them up. Your future spouse has started protecting their spirit. Avoiding people who drain them. Letting go of habits that cloud their clarity. They don't want anything to block the path leading to you. The love they carry for you has turned into a mission. They are preparing not just to meet you, but to stand beside you when the time is right. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They've begun praying for your safety, without even knowing where you are. Cover them, God, they whisper. Wherever they are, protect them from harm. Their voice trembles with sincerity. This is more than romance. It's a spiritual partnership already forming in the unseen. Your hearts are already holding hands even while your bodies are still apart. There is a divine pull guiding them now. They may not realize why they suddenly avoid certain streets or cancel specific plans, but every movement is being divinely rerouted. God is ensuring they don't miss the moment when your lives finally collide. That connection has already been confirmed in heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 909. They may try to go on with life as usual, but your energy lingers. Your vision burned itself into their spirit. It's not something they can shake off. Each time they see someone in pain, they think of you. They wonder if you're okay. If someone is holding your hand. If someone is helping you breathe through the storm. What they felt in the dream was a warning, yes, but also a calling. A calling to step into purpose. To become the protector you will one day lean on. They've started asking deeper questions now. About life. About destiny. About who they are when no one's watching. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Archangel Michael says, your future spouse has been marked by this vision. There is no turning back. Their journey toward you has officially begun. They will feel the change first in their sleep. Then in their thoughts. Then in the choices they make. Every part of their life is now recalibrating to align with you. And you may already feel the effects. Restless nights. Moments of warmth in your chest. Random tears that seem to come from nowhere. That's them. That's their soul brushing up against yours in the realm of the unseen. Type Amen to get blessing 1110. They are now dreaming with purpose. Walking with intention. Speaking with restraint. Because something inside them has shifted, and it all began with you. You were never invisible to heaven. And now, you're no longer invisible to the one who's been assigned to love you. They've started cutting ties with people who don't feel right anymore. Not out of hate, but obedience. They know something sacred is coming. The vision they had of you crying has imprinted itself onto their path. Now, their greatest desire is to find you, and never let you cry like that again. Type Amen to get blessing 122. They carry that image of you like a secret vow. It plays behind their eyes when they're quiet. And every time they remember your pain in that vision, it pushes them closer to divine readiness. They are not looking for perfection. They're not asking for someone with no scars. They are longing for the soul they already touched in that dream, the real, raw, radiant you. Their mornings now begin with you in their thoughts. They wake with a heaviness that only prayer relieves. You are not just a desire anymore, you are a spiritual assignment they're preparing to fulfill. They can feel the urgency building. It's not anxiety. It's not fear. It's destiny knocking louder and louder at the doors of their heart. Type Amen to get blessing 1333. This is a love written in prophetic ink. Every step they take now is guided by unseen hands. And even when they feel lost, their spirit knows exactly where you are. Someone will speak to them soon, perhaps a stranger, a friend, or even a dream. And they'll say something that suddenly connects back to the vision of you. That's the next sign. That's when their clarity will sharpen. That's when they'll know they must begin to move intentionally toward finding you. They will start making room. Letting go of distractions. Preparing their world, their space, and their energy to welcome you in. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Your future spouse's path has already begun to cross yours in small ways. A thought. A name. A shared experience. These are not coincidences. Your spirit has been nudging them even in crowds. They've felt a tap on their soul when someone speaks in a tone that reminds them of your voice. God is ensuring they do not miss the moment. The right place, the right time, the right alignment, it's all coming together, even if slowly. The tears they cried weren't just from fear. They were from love. A sacred love that was too strong to hold in a dream. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. They will reach out to you soon. Maybe not with words at first. But with energy. A look. A silence that holds more than conversation. You will recognize them, not by their face, but by the feeling. The calm. The familiarity. The unshakable peace that fills the air when they're near. You've felt it before, even if briefly. Maybe in a dream. Maybe during a moment of prayer. That warmth you couldn't explain. That was them reaching out. Archangel Michael says, the dream was real. The pain was a signal. And now, heaven is orchestrating your meeting without delay. Type Amen to get blessing 1666. They are preparing to love you without needing to fix you. To stand beside you even when storms come. To hold you like you've never been held. Because they saw something in that vision that broke them open. Your vulnerability. Your strength. Your silent cry. And now, they've made a silent vow. That when they find you, they will never let you walk through darkness alone again. This is not a fairy tale. It's a divine promise unfolding in real time. And you're closer than either of you think. Type Amen to get blessing 1777. They are starting to change things in their life, and they don't even fully understand why. They just know they need to be ready. Something inside them whispers, prepare, and they are listening. They're avoiding people who bring confusion. They're spending more time in quiet places. They are paying attention to signs, numbers, words, and moments that seem to pull them towards something unseen. That something is you. You are the light they are moving toward. Even in silence, your connection has become the compass for their next steps. They've even begun talking to God differently. Not with questions, but with surrender. When the time is right, bring them to me, they say softly in the dark. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They are starting to feel things before they happen. The air feels heavier when something is wrong with you. The light feels warmer when you are close in spirit. And you, on your side, are feeling their strength. Moments of peace when there should be chaos. Sudden calm in the middle of storms. That is their energy holding space for you. You are not walking through this life alone anymore. Even if they haven't arrived in person, they are already walking with you in spirit. Every decision they're making now is filtering through your presence. They are thinking long-term, sacred, and spiritually rooted. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. There is a place they will be led to soon. They won't know why they feel drawn there. But it's the space where your souls will meet for the first time in real life. Everything will slow down in that moment. The noise will quiet. And your hearts will speak before your mouths do. It may feel surreal, but it will feel safe. That's how you'll know. Your connection is not based on chance. It's based on divine design. And the time for reunion is closer than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 2111. Archangel Michael says, the tears your future spouse cried were sacred. They opened a heavenly portal. A link that can't be broken. Those tears watered the timeline of your meeting. And now, the path is clearing. Fast. Strong. Unstoppable. No force will delay what's already been released. Not fear. Not interference. Not past pain. This love will find you. Because it's not built on emotion, it's built on calling. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Their heart is already halfway to you. And now, yours is starting to feel it too. Watch for the signs. The dreams. The sudden clarity. The ache that comes and goes without reason. That's your soul preparing for a reunion you can't stop. Because heaven already wrote the ending. And in that ending, you don't cry alone. You don't fight alone. You don't rise alone. You rise together. Type Amen to get blessing 2344. They will come into your life softly at first. No loud announcement. No dramatic arrival. Just a quiet presence that feels like safety. You'll look at them and feel like you've known them forever. That's because your souls met long before your bodies did. Every heartbeat will feel like a familiar rhythm. They will recognize the storm behind your eyes. Not to judge it, but to cover it. They won't run from your pain. They'll honor it. They saw it in that vision. They remember the weight you were carrying. And from the moment they meet you, they'll be ready to help lift it. Type Amen to get blessing 2444. Even your silence will feel like conversation with them. You won't need to explain everything. They'll just know. This is what divine alignment feels like. No confusion. No performance. Just clarity and peace. They will be patient with your walls. They'll respect your healing process. They're not coming to complete you, they're coming to protect what's already whole. Their dream of you broke something open inside them. Since then, they've been seeking peace, seeking truth, and unknowingly, seeking you. Type Amen to get blessing 2555. They're going to say something when they meet you. It won't be dramatic, but it'll feel like prophecy. A sentence that unlocks something buried in your soul. And you'll pause. Not because you're scared, but because you'll feel seen. Truly seen. In a way you never have before. Their presence will calm your nerves. Their eyes will silence your overthinking. Their spirit will soften every hard place inside you. Because they're not just your future spouse. They're your divine mirror. Your safe place. Your spiritual home. Type Amen to get blessing 2666. They won't rush things. They'll build slowly. Strongly. Intentionally. Because they're not building for a moment, they're building for a lifetime. This isn't infatuation. This is intercession. This is purpose. This is the union your ancestors prayed for. Archangel Michael says, this connection was preserved through storms you never saw. It's arriving now because heaven says you're ready. They are not perfect, but they're perfect for you. And the moment you lock eyes, both of your spirits will finally rest. Type Amen to get blessing 2777. After you meet, everything in your world will begin to realign. Old pain will dissolve without needing explanation. Past wounds will close simply because the right presence has finally arrived. They will not need to fix you because they will honor every version of you. From your strength to your softness, your silence to your survival, they will see all of it and love you even more. You will feel safe enough to rest for the first time in a long time. Not just physically, but spiritually. Their energy will give you permission to breathe fully again. And in that quiet, you will both recognize, this is what was always promised. This is the moment your souls were preparing for long before you understood why. Type Amen to get blessing 2888. Their touch will feel like healing. Not rushed. Not demanding. Just a steady comfort that grounds your soul. Even the way they speak your name will feel different. It won't sound like the others. It will sound like destiny finally answering. You'll wonder how they knew where to find you. How they knew what to say. How they saw through every mask. But deep inside, your spirit will whisper back, they always knew you were coming. You are not entering their life as a stranger. You are returning as something their soul already missed. Type Amen to get blessing 2999. Together, you'll rewrite everything the past tried to break. Where there was loss, you'll build love. Where there was betrayal, you'll plant trust. This relationship will not just be emotional, it will be prophetic. What you two carry together will touch people you haven't even met yet. Your bond will be protected. Not by force, but by favor. Envy won't break it. Time won't rust it. Because heaven forged it in a place where no hands could reach. And you'll know this for sure when they say it, softly, sincerely, I dreamed of you before I ever knew you. Type Amen to get blessing 3110. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Now breathe. Let your heart feel the confirmation. That rest you're starting to feel, it's not random. It's the echo of their peace meeting yours. This journey hasn't been easy. You've loved and lost. Trusted and broken. Waited and wondered. But now, the waiting ends. The wondering settles. The path clears. Your future spouse is closer than ever. And they're coming not just with love, but with vision. Type Amen to get blessing 3222. They will hold you in a way that makes time feel irrelevant. Every fear you carried will start to melt in their arms. Not because they fixed you, but because their presence finally felt like home. You won't need to explain the tears anymore. They'll understand what silence means. They'll feel your mood without you needing to speak. This is spiritual fluency, two souls speaking the same language without sound. They will look at your scars and not flinch. They will look at your past and not run. Instead, they will open their heart and say, you don't ever have to go through anything like that alone again. And in that moment, the ache you've been carrying for years will dissolve like fog in sunlight. Type Amen to get blessing 3330. You are not hard to love, you were just waiting for the one who recognized your spirit first. And they do. Fully. Eternally. They are not guessing. They know it's you. Just like you will know it's them. Every prayer, every tear, every lonely night, they didn't go unanswered. They became the seed that birthed this holy love. What is forming between you now is more than a relationship. It's a covering. A covenant. A sacred bond guarded by divine light. Type Amen to get blessing 3440. They will tell you about the dream one day. Every detail. Every emotion. How they woke up sobbing and didn't understand why, until they met you.